almost everyone got a bunch of matches in the fall, and Peyton and myself played a lot of doubles and had good success there, and so that was a good way to end the year. And then in the off season, everyone I think was back home getting reps in there, and so I wasn't playing probably as much as I could have, but it's been good. I was getting some just other training in, like conditioning and stuff, and getting back on campus now. I think it's exciting to get all the guys back together and training again, so it's looking good for this weekend.
Yeah, I think we had a great fall, and we finished strong, and I think guys did a really good job during the individual stretch of time to work on their games, do a lot of fitness, and I think they did pretty well during the Christmas break, and we're sort of grinding through exams right now, but some guys were able to play a wildcard tournament for an ATP event a couple weeks ago, and but we're kind of chomping at the bit and ready to get going this Sunday.
For the team, the goal every year is to win an Ivy title. It's obviously been a while since the tennis team has brought one back, but I think this year looks very, very promising. There's some other good teams with definitely Harvard and Columbia looking like they'll be a good threat. But I think we're up there. We've got a good freshman, Thomas, from Australia, who's going to be a good addition to the team. And yeah, with Peyton and myself, I think we definitely are looking to make NCAAs again after getting there last year and having a good win. I think want to absolutely be on that stage again. So for me, those are probably the two main things.
Yeah, absolutely. The Ivy is always a number one goal, and I think it's different than say 7 or 8 years ago when Ivies maybe weren't quite as deep or quite as strong. Right now, it's a real dogfight, and I think there's a multitude of teams that could make to win the Ivy or make the NCAA tournament. So, and of course, making the tournament's a big goal for us, and we do feel like there's probably 4, 5, 6 teams that are be competing for an at-large spot in the Ivy. So it's going to be great. I think also a goal is to defend our home court. We've got some really a great, attractive, home slate of matches coming up, and if we can defend our home court, we usually play pretty well here, and excited about that. But also some great away matches as well. The Blue-Gray is always a big tournament for us. We try to start transitioning outdoors in February, and that's a prestigious tournament. If we can do well there, we always like to say we'd like to win that one because it's certainly going to advance us in the national ranking. So before we get into spring break and then Ivy play.
For us, the doubles point is going to be huge in a lot of matches, and I think we've got a really good set of guys, a lot of great doubles players, so I think that's going to be good. It's always a good way to start off and get some momentum in these matches. And then I think also just keeping guys healthy. There's been a bunch of injuries and stuff over the last years that come and go, and so if we can just have a good group of 11 healthy guys, I think we can compete with just about anyone.
Yeah, I agree. The doubles is a real strength for us this year, and though it's maybe just 1 point, it's really tough for a team to come back and win 4 singles out of 6 against you once you won that point. And I feel like we have a team that this year with our doubles lineup should expect to win a lot of doubles points. Yeah, Thomas has been a great addition for us. He brings a tremendous amount of experience from the international circuit and playing in Australia, being one of the best players in Australia. He has a lot of self-belief. He's really feisty on court, which is something we want, and he had a really productive fall. He was injured a little bit, but once he got going, he was really good, and we're excited about him, and both for maybe the singles and doubles lineup, and how he makes that transition to the spring season into college tennis. But he's been great so far, and it also has that spirit and that fight we want during matches. Very competitive.
Yeah, Thomas. He's been gone a lot. Like right now, he's still in Australia and stuff. And throughout the fall, he was dealing with some injuries and sicknesses. So I didn't see him quite as much as some of the other guys on the team. But he's been a super great addition. Just very hardworking guy and just good for the team culture and stuff. And he's definitely bringing a lot on the court too. So I think it'll be good to have him in the singles and doubles lineup and just kind of fight alongside him. It's going to be good fun.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is, we encourage people to come out and support us, particularly for these home matches. It's a great atmosphere. You can have 100, 200 fans make a lot of noise, have a big impact, and influence how the match goes. And so we want that home court advantage. I mean, you're right on top of the action, particularly here with the indoor center. And it's certainly nice to have this media suite right here by our. This is very new and right by our new offices, so we invite people to come down and see it, check out our facilities.
And NCAAs last year with Peyton and getting the first round win there I think was really special, probably one of the more special moments of my college career, just because I don't know, it was kind of just unique to be at like the tournament without the rest of the guys. It's not like that was better or anything, but it was just like such a focus on like getting to play like number 4 team in the country, and like having like our coaches there and stuff, and just knowing how hard we'd worked and the wins that we like, kind of had to pull off to get in that position. Just getting that win in like such a close match was super thrilling, and going out the next round was really, really disappointing. And so I think Pate and I are both super, super eager to get back there, and I think we set ourselves up well this fall by getting some good wins. And so now it's just going to be a matter of keeping that level and we have great chemistry, we get along great and stuff. And so I think this spring, we'll hopefully be in for some big matches. And if we can do well there, I think there's a good chance we'll be back, because, yeah, since we're ranked 13 now, I think we just got to hold that. But ideally, we'd like to be top 8 or top 10 and get an All-American selection. So we'll see how it goes.